Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to our channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of videos to catch up on at this point. And if you are returning, I'm sending you a big hug. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me. So today we are going to be doing our love horoscopes for the month of November. These are always fun for me to tap into these energies. So, as always, this is a collective reading. If it doesn't resonate, then maybe the story doesn't belong to you. Maybe that's for someone else. But the parts that do resonate, I hope you can gain some understanding and maybe even validation of something you were already feeling, and perhaps even better insight into your situation, friends. That is my intention for these readings. And so, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Let's get into our November love horoscopes. Hello, my Aries babies. Welcome to your November love horoscope reading. I hope you've all been doing amazing. And let's just jump right in. Let's see what the month of November is gonna hold for you in regards to your love life. We will be doing some tarot, oracle, and then ending your reading with a little pin reading. So let's get going. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for allowing me this connection. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for our Aries. What do our Aries need to know in November about their love life? What do our Aries need to know about their love life in November? All right, there are lots of messages coming through for you, Aries. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Swords reverse. So a card about, authenticity. How authentic are you showing up in a situation? It feels like someone here is ready to drop the mask, but we will circle back around to that. A little bit of stress involved. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries. All right. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Wasn't sure which way she wanted to land. I thought I saw her fly out upright, but when I picked it up, it was reversed. So we'll talk about that in a second. No, that stays there. Okay, there we go. I found their homes, their respective homes. Okay, my Aries. So what I see happening here in the month of November in regards to your love life, there is love in the situation. There is caring, but I almost feel like someone is like shut down or like not expressing it. And even though there was an opportunity at a new beginning, a new chance at something, a start in general, possibly even communicating, like whatever that opportunity was, it wasn't taken. And this King of Cups character, if maybe this is you, or if you're dealing with another person, the other person, but it feels here like this King of Cups, this masculine energy that is full of so much love, but cares in a very like realistic way, like isn't swept away by their emotions normally. But right now they're operating in a lower vibration, which is leaving them possibly shut down, not talking about, not expressing how they feel, not letting someone know something, or maybe you're just holding something in if you resonate with this. But either way, there's someone here that isn't expressing in the emotional department. There is the energy of, possibly due to this situation or your love life in general, something about it has you ignoring your own intuition, or it has you questioning yourself. There's something here about, normally you are this very psychic, connected, deeper knowing, beautiful creature. And not that you're not a beautiful creature, but right now this situation has you feeling like off of your goddess vibes. And Possibly it has you pursuing or going towards something that deep down you know isn't going to work out, or something about it isn't right for you. It's almost like going after things that are not meant for us, and we kind of like tend to ignore our intuition because there's other parts of us that may want something really badly. So if this is a person in general, or if it's like I said about how you like your love life in general, if you don't have someone already in the picture, or you know, if this is how you're approaching the situation, maybe the way you're approaching something is in a way that deep down you know may not be for your higher good. I do see there are more than two people besides yourself. There's three people in the situation. So this could be you working with or having options, perhaps. There's something here about a group that should work really well together. And I think maybe that's what I don't know why I want to say that's what you're going after with being out of tune with your intuition. There's something here about a collaborative partnership of sorts that is more than just two people in the picture, and how that is working out. And I see that you do have hope that it is going to work out and that there is victory. With the Six of Wands and our Star card here, you know, you are full of hope, and it's very Aquarius energy. Signs wise, I mean, we have water signs, earth signs, and Aquarius is showing up. I don't see fire, which is funny. We have one that is a fire card, but I say it's funny because you are a fire sign, and normally your readings are very fiery. You know, Ace of Wands and very, very Wands energy. And right now, I'm kind of seeing this as maybe something you're trying to work through or work out. But like I said, there's something about it that leaves you almost like double question. Is that a word? Double questioning yourself, double guessing, second guessing. There we go. Second guessing yourself when normally you're very in tune with yourself is what I get. But yeah, I mean, there's, you know, maybe it's even Aries, maybe it's even attention. There's something here, like this could be in victory, but this person is also on a high horse. Not saying you are, but you know, this like person that rolls through town on this kind of horse, like with the wreath on the end of their wand, like they're going to get attention. So maybe there's something here also about the hope of getting someone's attention. Maybe if you have your eye on someone, maybe if this is someone that you work with in some way that you have your eye on or you have a connection with. So take it as it resonates, because it's not that I'm seeing options come up yet, but there does seem to be a couple of people involved in your situation. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is so not your normal energy. And along with the Nine of Swords, and we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which, I mean, we're kind of going in order here. We have 7, 8. These two cards are just telling me that something is throwing you off balance. You are this very independent, nurturing, you're able to take care of yourself, Aries. Like you guys are very, like you're the baby of the zodiac. You're like the first one up, you're fiery, and you are this independent person. But there's something here I almost feel that you feel dependent on. Maybe it's you feel dependent on someone's attention. Maybe you feel dependent on what someone has to give and they're not expressing, so it's throwing you off and it's making you second guess everything. Everyone's story is going to be different because we're all in different parts of our journey, but overall, this is what the energy feels like, that you are feeling low vibrational about yourself or something surrounding you. Not like, I feel like you're not standing in your full power when it comes to love at the moment. And it is giving you a little bit of stress, Maybe you're staying up late at night, maybe you're doing the scrolling thing, but there's something here that is stressing you out about this. And it's obvious that you have a lot of stuff going on. Maybe like all of these pentacles here in the Seven of Pentacles. This is your garden. You've planted so many seeds. Like you have a lot going on. You planted all these seeds and now you're just waiting for something to sprout. But at the same time, it's like anytime the Seven of Pentacles comes up, I always say, like, it's time to evaluate what is going to be given the space and the light to grow and what's eventually going to have to be cut out, because we can't overpopulate like our own garden, like you can't give everything that you have going on your equal amounts of energy and attention. So it's like, yes, patience is needed in this situation, but also evaluate like what are the things that are for you and what you can afford to cut out, be it whatever it is. This doesn't even have to be love related. This could be in your life in general to lighten your lighten your energy, to be at your highest self, right? To be more high vibrational. What isn't working out for you? Because there does seem to be different factors that are affecting your feelings and emotions when it comes to, almost like when it comes to your relationship with yourself, or like dependence on something outside of yourself. And yeah, it's like I see you being very focused and almost like tunnel vision, but it's almost like escapism is what I'm feeling. And maybe all of the time and energy and effort and emotion and whatever it is you're putting into a situation, it might feel a little unfocused or it might feel misdirected. I don't know why, but I'm getting the feeling that something is it's stemming from this cutoff from your intuition feeling, my Aries babies. And like I said, we do have the Seven of Swords reversed, and it does at the bottom of your deck, and it does speak to being more authentic, being dropping the mask. Like this is a card of deceit, lying, or maybe even hiding how we feel about something. And there's something here about it's time to release that. All right, my Aries, let's see what else we got for you. Let's see what else we can learn about this situation. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else can you tell us about Aries' love life in November? There's the Lovers. There's definitely attraction. What else do we need to know about Aries' love life? Wow, and the Two of Cups. There's all the cups and the wands I was waiting for. And we have the Sun card, because this is what you want. This is, you want the happiness, and the happiness is there, but there are emotional blocks that are coming through. Wow, and you got the Ten of Cups. I love this so much, Aries. I'm going to put, I have a feeling, let's put the reverse Queen of Wands there for now. Put the Two of Cups. That's so pretty. Two of Cups and the Lovers. Just new partnership. Maybe there, I feel like there's a lot of attraction here. Did we get the King of Wands? No, we didn't. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of attraction, but it's brought on as well with feelings of confusion, perhaps. And the only reason I say that is because we have two queens here and they're both in reverse. And this could very well, you could resonate with the feminine energy here or someone else you're dealing with, and we'll talk about that in a second. This is pretty. Okay, the Sun card with the Ten of Cups. I love that. I love it. We just have, it's like Super Mario World levels. We have levels to get to our Sun and our Ten of Cups, because I do see a lot of beautiful warm, happy feelings surrounding your community, surrounding your family, surrounding children, if you have children. It's all there, and I see this as this is your ultimate goal. Like you want this, and that's beautiful, and it's showing up in your reading in a way where the energy is, if it's not present yet, it's going to be present. It's just going to require you to take some steps to be able to get there. And there's a very attractive like couple here. Uh, Very attractive. There's a lot of really good feelings between these two people, and it looks like it's a partnership. It's something that feels really, really good. It's almost like you guys complete different parts of each other, and that energy is being highlighted. So maybe you already know who this person is. If this is a new person or an old person, the cards aren't really telling me that right now. I mean, there is something here about the past, but we'll talk about that in a moment. With the Queen of Wands here in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse here, this is where I feel that the work is going to have to be done, because it's almost like this Queen of Wands is in an energy of desire over like it's almost like her desire is taking over. And I'm starting to see that because you did have the High Priestess reversed and you had the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it's almost like your desire is so high and so intense for whatever the situation is that it's kind of creating a blockage, because you're not able to emotionally it's almost like be in the emotional state that you normally would be. Like, you know, you love this person or you care deeply about this person, but maybe you feel like you can't express it, or you shut down, or you're not being truthful with how you feel. There is a lot of love, a lot of passion in the situation, but I almost feel like it's being misdirected. And again, I'm kind of using that word, so maybe that means something to you. But there is a feeling where you are going to be in a period of time where you feel like things aren't going to be moving as quickly as you would like them to. Maybe you feel like things aren't moving at all. But in reality, this is kind of a period of time that you're being given to kind of tame the beast within you, or like tame whatever needs to be tamed within you. Maybe maybe go back to trying to ground yourself and center yourself. But there's also this sense of like competition, conflict perhaps, but I am feeling competition, and we did see that Three of Pentacles, so take it as it resonates. That energy is showing up. And again, this is all happening and slowing down, and it doesn't seem to be budging, because during this time you're meant to utilize this time to kind of do some inner work. Kind of like I keep thinking, like, tame yourself over how you feel and your desire, your intense desire. You are this very attractive person, and people see you, and I feel like you know what you want, and you know how to work for things, and you usually you're more logical, but right now your desire for what it is, your desire for this person or this situation, whatever it is. If you already have a particular person in mind, then that's the person. If you don't have a particular person in mind, but you're kind of, I don't want to, I'm going to use the word obsessed, but even though I don't see the devil card, but let's say you can't stop thinking about, I want love. I want to be in a relationship. I want or I want a person in my life. And so maybe it's you focusing on the wrong parts of it. And it's coming up because it's throwing something off balance. So I don't want you to feel, if things feel like they've slowed down for a few days, a week, or whatever it is, and you don't see movement in whatever those seeds were that you planted, I don't want you to feel like, oh man, nothing's happening. It's like, no, it's like, okay, this is my time out. This is time when I go back and like reevaluate how I'm addressing the situation and what is making me feel so emotionally unbalanced. I'm normally not like this. Like, what do I have to drop those Seven of Swords on? with the Justice reversed here and the Five of Swords. So we have two fives, and I'm feeling conflict. I'm feeling competition. Maybe things were said that are bothering you. There's something here. Maybe there was an argument. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like you don't really know where you stand when it comes to a certain, when it comes to something in particular in your situation. Maybe you're not feeling, maybe you're not sure of how you stand, but this is something from the past that needs to be corrected, because I feel like it's kind of hindering. It's kind of like the big cloud between these two beautiful cards, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Then we have this big old, like, not rain cloud, but it is a big heavy gray cloud. And then we have the Sun and your Ten of Cups. So I'm really feeling inclined to tell you these are things that should be looked into and start massaging through them and work through them, so that when your Sun and your Ten of Cups show up, you can fully enjoy them and not be in this confused and almost like, energy. It's like, and I call it confusing because if your emotions are kind of all over the place and they're not tamed, maybe you're being even overbearing in a situation, take it as it resonates, or someone here is. It's like, no matter what you have, you don't want to carry this energy into this, but I do see it's there for you. So I don't see ends here. I just see you working towards your happiness with your family and your community. All right. There's something about patience here coming through as well, my Aries babies. Okay, my friends, let's ask for advice. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What advice do we have for my Aries babies for their love life? What advice do we have for my Aries for their love life? All right. Didn't I say, do we have the King of Wands here? Because I knew it. I knew it. It's funny. King D showed up. All right. So, friends, this energy is there's a lot of imbalance here. Now we have a king who is overrun by his passions. So we have both a king and a queen of wands who are not, this king saw what he wanted and he went for it. He went for it. He didn't care. He didn't care who was around. He didn't care what the situation was. Like, this person came in, and I say he because it is the king, and now the queen is overrun by her desire, is what I'm feeling. Now, if you resonate with both the male and the masculine energy, then this could very well be you. And this is pointing out more areas, more things that you have to work through in order to be able to level up in this situation. We're getting shown very masculine energies. These two are very masculine energies that are just off balance right now. The Emperor is all the kings combined, and he's off his game. It's like maybe not leading in a situation, hot and cold, not communicating, not expressing, or just being very hot and cold in all those areas. Because normally this person is meant to take the lead. They're meant to take you by the hand and say, I want this. Do you want this? This is how I feel about you. You make it very, and not to make any one person sound idealistic, because that doesn't exist. But I'm saying the energy is someone who can very clearly do and communicate. And right now they are not. And I'm feeling very hot and cold. And I'm feeling like these heavy energies are affecting the person who is out of tune with their intuition, the person that's left double guessing themselves. We have the Chariot reversed and the World reversed. there's a delay here. There's a delay in this new chapter of your life. Something that you may have been in a while, it's about to change, but there is a delay here. There's a sense where there's backing away, but not it's like moving away from a situation to get away from it instead of moving forward because it's like with confidence and purpose, if that makes sense. There's like a difference in the way that we move away from things. And even though this is your advice portion of the reading, I do feel like that is something that Spirit wants to point out. It's like I'm getting hot and cold. I don't know why. I'm getting like the behavior or the whatever it is, something doesn't feel like it's consistent. Like it just doesn't. And I'm feeling like that's creating a block in new era. This new era that is going to come in, but it's like patience and time and working through some things. I do think November, I mean, you guys, Scorpio season, it is a time to look at our shadows and how we inject the venom into ourselves sometimes. Wow, my Aries babies, NBD, right? Super, super fiery reading. All right, thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Aries babies need to know about their love life in November? Oh, did I get one that flipped? Yes. Bottom of the deck said you are being checked out. So maybe someone's checking you out. Maybe a lot of people are checking you out. You did have that Six of Wands. You are riding around town on your horse, Aries. We have trust the universe. Don't you love that, you guys? I literally just said there's like a time factor and there is a new era waiting for you. It's just you gotta work through some stuff, babies. We have you're a cute girl. Snaps to that with a Y2K phone, baby fat. Maybe that means something to you. Rhinestones, flip phone. You have hella options, like hella. I don't know, Aries. I was sensing something about more than one person. We have thanks for the memories with the disposable camera. Maybe there's something here that even though I didn't see death card, we do have the world card, and that does mean things are changing. So take that as it resonates. And we have money is coming. So this could be money, but I almost see like abundance is coming. And I see this as your 10 of Cups. Like your 10 of Cups is coming. Just trust the universe and do the work. Do the work. You can't just sit back on a little lounge chair, poolside, beachside, expect the universe to show up with a pina colada that you didn't even put an order in for. You know what I'm saying? All right, my babies. Let's see what the pins have to say for you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Aries need to hear about their love life? All right. We have the Prince Yes pin. So if you had a question, this could be answering that for you. We have the Wu-Tang Killer Bee honeycomb pin. I do think this drip honey reminds me of a very like sensual situation. Killer bees, queen bee, you are the queen bee. Take it as resonates. Maybe the letter W. We have George Michael, and anytime he shows up looking like this, I know that you cute and you do get attention. We have the Hello Kitty pin. I thought I saw two. Yeah, so we have My Melody and the vintage Hello Kitty pin. Maybe there someone here likes Sanrio, or there is something very nostalgic about you or this connection, aka these connections. And then we have the snack pin, the chamango pin. Maybe someone here likes Mexican snacks, chamoy, something like that. Take it as it resonates. All right, my babies. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Leo friends, and welcome to your November love horoscope reading. I hope you've all been doing amazing. Let's jump right in and see what the month of November is going to hold for you in regards to your love life. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for our Leos. What do our messages, what do our Leos need to know about their love life in November? I've been talking a lot today, guys, filming all these readings for you guys. What do my Leos need to know for their love life in the month of November? What do my Leos need to know about their love life? All right. We have Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Judgment, there you are, Leo, that Queen of Wands showing up. What do my Leos need to know about their love life? All right, let's start with those, Leo. Bottom of the deck. Look, there you are. That's you. Little strength card showing up. You wanted to pop in and say hello to your own reading. All right. So we know for sure, Leo, this is your reading. Which way do you want to go? Okay. Let's see. And the last card that doesn't fit is the Sun reverse, meaning there is happiness to be had here. We'll put that right there as an overall, well, let me see. I'll put it over here. We'll put that as an overall theme for your reading, which I think it is, because I think there is happiness to be had here, but possibly, I don't know. Let's see what comes through. There doesn't seem to be, it seems like you're in this waiting energy. It seems like there is an opportunity that could have been had, but it kind of wasn't taken, whether that was an opportunity to communicate. And I say communicate because here, the first card that we had that came out is the Queen of Swords upright. The Queen of Swords is someone who ain't got time for that. She knows what she thinks about something. She's ready to swing her sword and get it moving. She's ready to keep it moving. It is what it is. Very, very logical. Has the ability to understand where other people are coming from. But at the end, she's like, listen, I get what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying, and I'm not budging from my thing. And it's tied into the energy of an opportunity that wasn't taken. Take that as it resonates. There's also the energy of you waiting. There's some waiting happening because deep down, I think you know it's not time yet, is what I'm hearing. Deep down, you already know what you're waiting for, but it's not time yet. And this Judgment card, I feel like you do hear the calling. It's like an awakening is happening. You're either waiting for the awakening or you've already had it. You've had this realization about something, and now you know that it's a waiting game. You do have a heavy desire for acknowledgement, recognition, victory in a situation. I feel like the Queen of Wands energy is really speaking to you, really wanting something badly. You want victory in something, or like I said, recognition, attention, perhaps. And I do feel like being in that energy is going to make you want to make like rash decisions. So just keep an eye out for it, because if we're seeing the energy coming up like that now, and you're like, wait, I don't like how that sounds. And when the time comes, you can identify these emotions or identify what's happening, then you have the power to change how you act in the situation, or just watch what you say or how you say it. And the reason I say that is because I feel like this heavy desire is going to make you want to communicate in a way that's like too quickly, move too hasty, maybe take action on something before really thinking it through. And that's not the energy that you start the month off in. And you start the month off feeling very, like I just described this Queen of Swords, very, very much aware of where her boundary lies with certain things. And there's going to be something here that at one point you're going to want to just come in, say what you got to say, because you think that that is what's going to get you feel like, not feeling better, but it's going to get you to move on, or it's going to get you to a better place, because things have become a little like, it's not that I see difficulty, but I see it kind of in your emotions or in how you feel about something and your desire when it comes to something. And I feel like you just are ready. Excuse me. You know what's funny is this happened with the regular Leo reading too. My throat started to close up. So maybe it is speaking something. Maybe you need to speak something, Leos. Very interesting, because literally I have a note here of when I need to go back and look at stuff. And yours is the only one that I have to go back on in the other video. And now my throat is like closing at the same freaking time, 6 minutes in. And I wrote down 6 minutes in. Maybe 6 means something to you. Just that I would say that, because that's beyond. Anyway. I feel like you're ready to get past whatever this is, and you're ready to move forward and get yourself feeling better. But there's something here about just watch out how you communicate. Watch out what you have to say about something. There's a sense of maybe feeling a little impatient of the work that is being put in or needs to be done. You've planted a lot of seeds and now you're like, okay, well, where are they? Why isn't it growing? And you're like, well, chill. You literally just planted those seeds like last week, and they're seeds. So they need to sprout. They need to grow. Like it's like nothing is going to be instant. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, like it's going to take time. And I almost feel like there's just things that are going to come up that you're going to have to sort through. But it is going to leave you feeling after maybe a few weeks, a couple of weeks, however long, of, okay, well, where is it? I put in the work. Where is it? And again, there's something here about miscommunication, you guys. Miscommunication, lack of communication, not getting the memo. Take it as it resonates, but that's coming in really strong with the Knight of Swords reversed and the Page of Swords. I almost feel like because you want to see fruits of your labor, because you want to see advancement in something, it might push you to want to communicate rather quickly on a whim. And what you're trying to say and how you're trying to say it may not translate to who you're saying it to. Take it as it resonates. My friends, we have the Sun card reversed, which, like I said, there is happiness to be had in the situation, but it's not that you're having a hard time identifying it. It's like, yeah, things are good, but it's still kind of a cloudy sky. Like the clouds are passing over the sun. So it's like that feeling of when the sun is hitting you, it's very warm, it's very nice, you're enjoying the day, and then this big cloud comes by and goes over the sun, and you know the feeling of like the coldness that comes when you've been in the sun all day and then all of a sudden you're not. And it's just, that's what I'm getting from that. I'm getting like, yes, there is happiness, but there are clouds in your sky. And here you are, the Strength card, just here to encourage you to face your fears. 2021, face your fears. All right, my Leos, let's see what else we can learn about your situation. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Leos need to hear? We need to know about their love life in November. What else do my Leos need to know about their love life in November? What else do my Leos need to know about their love life? Thank you. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So maybe the fear of not having enough, or the fear of being left behind or left out in the cold. We have the Justice reversed, the Three of Pentacles. The World card, things are changing. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Let's put that here. And Spirit, can we get one more for the world, please? One more for the world card. Thank you. Okay, so I definitely think that things are going to be changing for you rather quickly. They're going to start changing for you by the end of November, is my prediction. But with the Justice reversed, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed here, I do see that you might be thinking about plans, laying down plans, but I really don't see movement. And this is something from the past. This is something from the past that needs to be corrected. So maybe it's something that you know you have to deal with, but maybe you've been avoidant. And I am feeling avoidant energy. I see it here in the Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It's not like it's avoidant, but it's also not moving. It's energy that's not moving. So sometimes we avoid moving something, moving with a plan, actually making it a reality, taking it from our minds and actually bringing it down into the 3D and taking steps towards it. I don't see you doing that. And I do see that it is something from the past that is calling you to rebalance in your life. Things are changing. The new world for you is here. It may not change overnight because nothing that is big like this really does. I mean, it could take like a few months, but I definitely think you're getting ready to enter a new chapter of your life, a new era of your life. Whatever big thing is going to be closing out for you or changing, it is coming. And it is coming after a while of you feeling like nothing was moving. Maybe it was a period of stagnation. But this does show you coming like back in action after a period of time of maybe when things weren't really, or you didn't feel like things were moving. But in the background, the universe was moving things around for you. We have the Three of Pentacles along with the Four of Cups. There's something here about you not seeing the opportunity of working with other people. Maybe you're so shut down, disassociated, over it, numb to, etc., etc. Fill in the blanks for how you're feeling. To what is going on around you, that you're not seeing the full potential that working with these other people could possibly bring. Because these are people that work really well closely together, or they work towards a common goal really well together. So take that as it resonates. But Spirit did want to highlight that there is an opportunity here that might be missed because you are in this avoidant energy of not even wanting to think about it, is really what I'm feeling here. With the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Wands, I do think that you might use your work as a distraction or misplace where your energy and time are going as a coping mechanism is what I'm hearing. This Knight of Wands comes in very hot, very heavy, very fun, but also like doesn't last long. It's very hot and cold energy. And I feel like maybe that's how you're going to be feeling about maybe your work in general or any area of your life that you feel like you've put hard work into and you've like tried to focus in on your goals and work, but it's not feeling like it's very consistent. Yeah, it doesn't for whatever reason. All right, my friends, let's ask for advice. What advice do we have for you? Spirit, thank you for those messages. What advice do we have for my Leos regarding their love life in November? What advice do we have for my Leos regarding their love life in November? Did we have, look at that. You're very much being encouraged to rebalance those things that need balancing from the past. There's something here. Knight of Swords reverse, not the first time we see him. Stay hopeful. Release feelings of conflict, competitiveness, competition. I think that goes there. Thank you, Spirit. Look at, again, the Sun. All right, the Sun reversed. And we have King of Pentacles. We're going to leave him out. This is a masculine energy that is a provider, head of home, has enough to give, someone that people can come to, a very abundant person. So this could be you or this could be someone else in the situation, but they did want to pop in here, that energy. I almost feel like this might be you because you are an abundant person. Or maybe someone in the picture. Maybe this sounds like someone else in the picture. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, perhaps. Maybe it's in their chart, in their placements. But Spirit is really wanting you to kind of sit back and evaluate what are the things that you're holding on to out of fear. Because there's a sense here that it's time to let go. It's time to let go of something that you're hanging on to really, really tight. And it's from the past. It's something that has to be rebalanced into your life is what it feels like. Now, only you'll know what it is. It could do with about a relationship, your home, job, whatever it is. It's kind of trickling into here and affecting other areas. Something from the past that needs to be that needs to be corrected. And because it hasn't been, and I feel like it's causing a hindrance in your present situation. Again, you're being warned against moving too quickly. If you get upset, don't speak while you're upset. If you get wound up, don't decide that that is the moment to tell someone how you really feel or what you really want to do, because guess what? It is not. There's something here about you or someone around you speaking a little like out of pocket, like just not really it's not good. It's too quick, too much communication not received, lost in translation is what I'm getting. And it has to do with a conflict or a sense of feeling competitive or something. It's like feelings regarding that. There's something regarding conflict. And I feel like it's only going to get worse if you do decide to communicate when you are in this energy. It's almost like Spirit is not telling you not to speak your truth, not never. If that's how you really feel and you got to say what you got to say. But this is just like a red flag, like, hey, look out for this because it might not be the best way to get your point across. Or it might not be the best time to make a major life decision that you swear you want to go with, and, then you go from there. So take it as it resonates, my Leo friends. There's also here the advice of like, keeping the hope, like be hopeful that your happiness is still threaded into this situation. Like I feel like that's also a major highlight is like what makes you happy? Like yes, the clouds might be in the sky, but it doesn't mean that all is bad is kind of what I'm getting. And it's like the moments where things are really good, it's like maybe that's what keeps you hopeful. But there's a sense here where they're both tied together, like your happiness and your hope. Like don't lose hope about a situation. Because something here looks very abundant and something here looks like it does have enough for you, or you have enough for it. Very stable, very caring, and very much a provider is what I'm feeling. My Leos, I hope that made sense to you, because I just be talking and yeah. Not really sure sometimes. Magician at the bottom of the deck decided to stick on the table. It is the Magician reversed. Something makes me feel like it's throwing you off of your power. It's stemming from that Queen of Wands reverse. Something in the situation maybe is making you feel like you can't manifest what it is you want. Let's pull some oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else can we tell my Leos for their love life in the month of November? What else do my Leos need to know for their love life in the month of November? Thank you. All right. We have, are you unbothered? You seem unbothered. Hello, Leos, Four of Cups, disassociated. Come on now. That's showing me disassociation vibes right there. We have the playlist was trash anyway. with a broken CD, you guys, reverse Knight of Swords right here, saying things, just communication. If you're upset, if you're feeling, just watch out for any hasty action. We have the Oregon Trail, long journey ahead. Like I said, nothing's going to happen overnight. It's just the beginning of this new era coming in for you. There's just some like fine tuning to do. We have happy home. I love that. I mean, that kind of says it all because that's your sun right there. That's your, even though it's the sun in reverse, it's like has to do with happy home. And we have creepy crawlers, break out the raid. So maybe it is time to get rid of any creepy crawlers that are around you, meaning those could even be thoughts about a situation, things you have to work through. Take it as it resonates. Or maybe someone here used to play with creepy crawlers. I think this is the game where you used to be able to make your own like plastic or like silicone toys, but I don't know. Take it as it resonates, my Leos. Those were your oracle cards. And now let's do a short little pin reading. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Let's give this a good turn so you don't get all the same ones we just pulled for Aries. All right, what do my Leos need to know about their love life in November? I already see sad girl Sally. Sad girl Sally. So maybe there's something here about the situation that feels self-sacrificing. But always remember, Sally used to mend herself. She didn't need anyone else to mend her. I feel like this is a healing journey for you. We have thanks. I got it at Versailles. A reminder to be true to yourself. I love that. Be true to yourself. We have aplácate. This is Spanish slang for calm the F down. And this really feels like that Queen of Wands in reverse energy. Like if something has you like overtaken by your desire, your passion for it, that you're not thinking clearly, that's your sign to throw some water on it. Again, there is a lot of passion here. We have the passionate sacred heart. This heart does come with a little bit of pain. There is one dagger going through it. And we do have sad girl Sally. So take that as it resonates. We have Walter Mercado. This to me is like the high priestess vibes. This shows you being very in tune with yourself, your intuition, and having a higher knowing. Probably also why you're checking your horoscope. He did horoscopes, right? We have the party raccoon. When this comes out, I always think of a little bandit, like, because they wear those little, they don't wear them. Oh my God, I just said they wear, no, raccoon's eyes, right? They look like they're wearing a little, like a mask over their eyes. But also, raccoons can't be tamed. They're rather feral, even though, they look cute. So take that as it resonates. Maybe you can't be tamed. Maybe the party can't be tamed within you. And we have the Bjork Swan pin. Very iconic dress. She does have the Viking calendar on her arm tattooed. I don't know why I felt a need to say that. Maybe the year, the early 2000s means something to you. I believe she dressed as the swan in 2000 or 99. I'm feeling Y2K vibes. All right, my friends. That is what I got for you, my Leos. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Sagittarius friends. I hope you're all doing amazing. Let's just jump right into your love horoscope reading for November. Let's see what the month of November is gonna have in store for your love life. I will say, bottom of the deck, I like what I see. I see a very single, independent, beautiful, attractive, capable person coming through. Someone who can take care of themselves, and if you have little pets, others. Someone who's very nurturing, very abundant, and very independent. I like that. So if you resonate with that, that message is for you. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to connect and allowing me to channel these messages for our Sagittarius friends. What do our Saggies need to know about their love life in November? What do my Sagittarius friends need to know about their love life in the month of November? What do my Saggies need to know about their love life in November? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's see what we got. Lots of swords. And we have Queen of Cups, love. I love that. You're very loving, a very loving, energy is coming through. Someone who expresses themselves, also takes care of themselves, has love for themselves and others. A very loving person. That, along with the independent energy we talked about at the beginning, I'm into it. All right. Saggies, intense. Let's see. I don't think I like that there. Let's move this over. Very intense energies coming, but my Saggies, I really feel like the saga continues with you, because if I recall correctly, your October love horoscope was also signifying that there were changes coming for you. They're not coming for you. They're not coming for you. They're heading your way. There we go. That's a better way of putting it. Let's just put that there and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so first of all, either it's happening now or it's going to happen. There's going to be a big upheaval in your life. There's going to be something that happens that you can't come back from. This is called a tower moment. And if you watch tarot, you're familiar with the tower energy. You know, it's like lightning strikes and things get destroyed, but it's only because it's going to be something that was no longer working for you, and quite possibly you weren't really making a move on it before. And so sometimes the universe has to come in, and instead of allowing you to take the jump and take the leap of faith, sometimes the universe has to literally kick us out of the window and we have to fall and crash and rebuild. And I feel like there is pain and heartbreak and disappointment surrounding something that happened. I do feel, though, that you had to make a difficult decision to move on from this and to get yourself to a calmer place. I feel like there was stress and anxiety, sleepless nights, perhaps, maybe over the decision you had to make. But it does show you like you're rowing yourself out of this storm and into calmer waters. And I think it's very interesting that the way the cards came out, the tower is behind. This person has their back to the tower because they're moving on from it. Even if it is stressful and painful, I feel like this might be you doing what you got to do for yourself, because we did see that independent and single spirit coming through at the way beginning of your reading. So if this is regarding a situation with another person, because it is a love reading and it wasn't working out, possibly this is the argument that broke it all, or this was the day that it crumbled and you knew it was coming. There was heartbreak and a lot of emotions involved, but now you're like ready to like pony up and get yourself to a better place, because I feel like you know there is no going back. So if you resonate with that story, then this is definitely your reading. It doesn't have to be about a breakup. It could just be about something in your life that you are healing from, but it is affecting your love life. So take it as it resonates. We have the Page of Swords reversed here, along with the Page of Wands. There was a situation that was very fiery, younger in feeling. Maybe this person, if you are dealing with another person, I feel like you may be more mature than them in some way, whether that's in physical age or if that's in maturity level, emotional level, perhaps. I'm seeing wants, thoughts, and planning. Maybe you were the one that was more, more evolved in some way. But there's something here about something that was never said, something that was said incorrectly, news that came in incorrectly, not a lost chance. It was a new beginning that just did not happen. And we're seeing that a lot, but it feels younger in feeling. So that's why I feel like you may have been more emotionally involved if this is another person than the other person. If this is not about another person and it is about you, this is calling attention into areas that are also affecting your love life, which has to do with what is being said, you not speaking your truth. There is something here that looked really attractive and it's not anymore. It didn't work out. There was an opportunity to build something, possibly with someone, and it didn't work out. And I feel like that's very clear to you. And that's why you had to make these tough decisions to get yourself moving on, getting calmer, finding calmer waters, finding peace. You deserve peace. And I feel that this has been lingering for, fill in next amount of time, because we do have the Justice card here, and you did decide it was time, or someone decided, even if it was the universe, that it is time to correct and bring balance from something from the past. Possibly in the past, you didn't think it was time to walk away yet. Possibly in the past, you stayed, even though it was not fulfilling for you, but you were like, you know what? There's still something to learn here. There's still something here. I'm going to stick it out. And I feel like something from back then is finally coming in and being rebalanced. Now, if you are in a situation with someone else and this did not lead into a breakup and this tower moment was something else, then this is highlighting areas that could possibly be worked on to get your relationship to a better level, because there is something here about not walking away yet, but I am hearing two stories. The loudest story is the person that's choosing to walk away when they didn't walk away before. I feel like that is now being rebalanced and brought to justice, the scales are evening out because someone here really wants to start choosing what's best for them. So take it as it resonates, my Saggy babies. There is a lot of love here. I think you look and a love offer, but I feel like this is you. I feel like you're the one that has the love to give. You have the love offer. Whether or not you already know who that love offer is intended for, this love offer could even be to yourself, because you are making tough decisions to get yourself to a calmer place. I feel like Saggies are choosing themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love that energy. All right, let's see what else comes through. Let's see what else we can learn about your situation. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Oops. What else do we need to know about my Sagittarius love life in November? What do we need to know about Sagittarius love life in November? Thank you. A couple more. Awesome. Yes. We have the Lovers reverse. So yeah, disunion. So this could very well be about a breakup. I'm now seeing something that's non-traditional, rebelling against tradition here, something long-standing. Let's put those together. The Ten of Pentacles is something long-term. Maybe you built long-term with someone and it wasn't working, and it does have to do with divorce or separation. Which way does that Hermit want to go? I feel like we should put him upright, because after you go through a situation like this, I do think that it is going to be a time of introspection. Just make sure that during that time it's productive in the way that you don't back away from your own feelings. Take it as a time to truly dissect, do some shadow work, see where you can improve, so that when you are ready for something else, actually, now I'm starting to see, when you are ready for something else, you're ready, and we're not talking about just your desire, because the Queen of Wands does desire things and she does work hard for them. She desires someone to come in with a love offer. She wants someone to, a new start. Yeah, it's like a romantic love offer that she wants. But there is something here about you being introspective and doing the work, because I see a little bit of avoidance of, which, hey, makes sense. Like I'm still going through a breakup right now, and I still go through the motions randomly. And, it's all part of the healing journey, because I can't say everyone, but most of us aren't going to be ready from one day to another, especially if this was something impactful and longstanding in your life that you were building. But I am seeing a disunion in a couple of different places. So just look out. If you do find yourself in isolation, like, yes, talk to your friends about it, but also opinions about what you should do or what's best for you. It's like, no, cut those out, regardless of who it is. If it's your family, your best friends, like whatever it is, at the end of the day, the only one's opinion that matters is your own. So, and you hold your own answers. Like this lantern holds the answers, and that's what's inside of you, because I do see that there is going to be a resistance to letting this chapter go. There's going to be something about this that is difficult to let go, even though you know the life cycle, it's done, it's about going with the natural flow of things. I'm hearing surrender. It's like surrendering to the situation, because right now there's a reluctance and a resistance to letting something go here. Very interesting. This Queen of Wands, which I feel is you, is very attractive, knows what she wants, and I think she wants a stable, loving offer to come in. And maybe there's still hopes that this, if you are dealing with another person, that this is the person that's going to come to you and kind of make it better. But there's something here about letting a chapter die so that something new can come in. Like, look, we have the Tower card again. Like, you can't even make it up. So this is definitely about a breakup for someone that's listening to this. Whether it's happened yet or it's coming, the energy just completely surrounds you in November, my Saggies. Hugs to you. But hey, if this person wasn't it, then let's make room for who is it to come through. All right, let's ask for advice. Spirit, what card was that? The Six of Cups, okay. Spirit, what advice do we have for our Saggies? Thank you. What advice do we have for our Sagittarius friends? What advice do we have for our Sagittarius friends? Oh my gosh. The Tower just won't leave you guys alone. It's screaming at you. Let it crumble is what I'm hearing. Let it crumble. Surrender. Surrender. Let it crumble. To get the Death card and the Tower card in the same spread, almost at the same time, you guys, it's really, those are intense energies coming through for you. A very loud message about it's done. Take it as it resonates, but it's done. The turkey is done. The dishes are done, man. Like, something's got to change. And if you are holding on to this relationship and you really feel like this person is for you, then a breakup isn't an end all. Maybe this is the time you guys need to grow and to work on yourself, so that if you still feel like you belong together and you come back, then maybe you will both have done the work and be the people that you need each other to be. But where you were at this point in time, it's just the cycle, it's not working. Something needs to change. I am hearing to be aware of like hot and cold behavior. And there's okay. It's like hot and cold passion. It's like F-boy energy. Like, beware of F-boy energy. And maybe you're going to be an F-boy energy, because if you do resonate with going through a breakup and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to forget them. Let me get on Tinder. And then you go through this pattern of hookups and letdowns. I feel like that's going to make you feel even more so like you don't have enough. Like, I'm never going to find it. I feel left out in the cold. Like, it's just, there's a red flag going off here about a hot and cold energy that you really want to look out for. Like, you don't want to step back into your single world in that energy of just looking for, some like physical, like, situation that's going to leave you feeling in this Five of Pentacles energy. It's not going to feel good. I feel like the Tower coming up again, it's like surrender. And this King of Cups energy, this is someone who feels very deeply, who loves very strongly, but is very logical with their emotions. They don't let themselves get overtaken by their emotions. So there's something here about empowerment. Like, we got both the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. We got the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of love. So this is either love that's going to be heading your way, or this is the love that you have to give. Let's ask about this King of Cups, Spirit. Who is this King of Cups? Okay. It's time. I feel like with the 10 of Swords reverse, it's about letting go. So maybe it's about letting this Tower moment happen with this King of Cups character. Someone, maybe you guys were counterparts in the way that you love each other because you love each other deeply, but there's something here where it almost became too stressful. It became more of a burden than it did. You weren't feeling the sunshine. It's like, I almost feel like even though there was a lot of love in the situation, it wasn't necessarily enough to keep it going. And Spirit is acknowledging that. Take it as it resonates, my Saggies. That story is very specific. So, yeah. All right, let's see what our Oracle cards have to say for you. Oh, my gosh, I almost dropped them. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Sagittariuses need to know about their love life in November? Penicillin, I love that. Accept the truth no matter how bitter. And penicillin, you guys, I mean, that'll come in and cure you, right? But it doesn't taste good. And there's something here about healing. There's definitely something here about healing going on. It's not fun, but it's almost like you got to do what you got to do. This creepy crawlers card just comes out. I really should look into it more. It says real mold. Break out the raid. Creepy crawlers workshop. Break out the raid. That makes me feel like it's time to spray things out of your life. Oh, and raid does kill. And we did have the death card reverse. I don't know, guys. Maybe that's connected. We have the Yoo-hoo sweet surprise coming in 3, 2, 1. I love that because I do think that there is a lot of love in the situation. But I think you are the situation. I think that wherever you go, you bring that love with you. And maybe that's what makes it painful about this, because there is a lot of love between the two people. But I almost feel like there's too much not working at the moment. Take it as it resonates. I mean, I'm just talking hands on the internet. We have State Fair classic corn dogs. Maybe the State Fair means something to you. Maybe someone here likes corn dogs. Maybe someone, I don't know. I was going to say maybe someone here was a hot dog. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. State Fair coming in for the win. We have, you got the juice, right? And yes, you do. I just said you are love. That is you wherever you go. We have light bright. The future is looking bright. Keep positive. Enough said. We don't need to clarify that. Yeah, oh my God. I love this, Saggies. Trust the universe. Trust the universe along with the future is bright. Keep positive. You guys, we didn't go deep into your reading, what the next year holds, but I can tell you that there is love out there for you. I feel like if this is you resonating with the breakup, and you need to embrace that independent, single situation. You are strong. You are confident. You are attractive. You got your shit on lockdown. You can take care of the people you need to take care of. You can pay your rent. I mean, it's all good, and I feel like there's something really healing that's trying to come in. As painful as the situation is, I do think it's meant to make you stronger. And I mean, like I said, you guys, if sometimes space is what we need from the people we love the most, and then you'll see my life was better with this person, or my life is actually flowing differently, and I'm not mad at that without this person. Take it as it resonates, guys. What we're not taught growing up is that love isn't enough in a relationship. I'm sorry, it's not. And that's not me being jaded saying that. I think love is what gets it going and keeps it together. But there's so many other components that it's like alchemy. It's like ingredients need to be poured in. That yes, love is a big one, but there's so many other things to be able to flourish and build and grow and mature and make the compromises worthwhile, because all relationships have compromises. But when you start to ask yourself, who am I? Look who I've become, or like, and even though it's kind of working, it's just over time, what I'm saying is to build that 10 of Pentacles with someone, it really does take more than just loving each other. Take it as it resonates. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, my Saggies. What does the month of November have for my Saggies? Oops. We got a lot. I feel like I dropped one on the floor, but I can't see it. We have the haha clown pin. Maybe you're afraid of how you are going to look to other people. If that resonates with you, don't even worry about other people. Like, other people do not matter. It doesn't matter who they are. They don't matter when it comes to making decisions on what's best for you. We have the passionate heart pin, the sacred heart pin. It does carry pain with that dagger going through it. A lot of love, but also mixed with pain. We have when you think too much, you are removing what's moving. So maybe you're thinking too much and focusing on the wrong things, and that's bringing in more heartache. Take it as it resonates. We have, can't make this up, you guys. Can you see that? That's the death pin, literally the death card, the end of something, so something new could be reborn. We have the Batman and Catwoman pin. A kiss could be even deadlier. So I definitely think there is love involved in the situation. But also, y'all, Batman and Catwoman, they were like the same, but not. There was love there, but what ended up happening? They were too different. He's a caped crusader and she's a badass. I mean, you know, but they're on different sides of things. We have the Bjork swan pin. Maybe swans mean something to you. Maybe, okay, I'm getting ugly duckling. Not calling you an ugly duckling, but what I'm thinking is maybe you guys got together when you guys were ducklings and you've grown. And now it's like, I don't know if I'm explaining myself. I'm not calling anyone ugly, but I'm just thinking transformation. Transformation here. Maybe Bjork means something to someone. We have the chamango pin. Maybe Mexican snacks mean something to you. Chamango pin, not chamango pin. Chamango, mango, lime, chamoy, that kind of stuff coming through. And then we have the hot tub club. Again, I think you did have good times. Maybe hot tub means something to you. Maybe going to hotels, staying places, trips, memories of trips. That's just what's coming to me. All right, my Saggies, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.